Hello, today we embark on an exciting journey back in time to explore the sitcom All in the Family. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of this classic show. All in the Family is a timeless gem that has left indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting those with the entire cast of then and now. We will explore the names and initial ages of the talented actors on the show and witness their transformation in 2024. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of All in the Family. Liz Torres was born in 1947. In the sitcom, she plays Teresa Betancourt. In 1976, when she was in the sitcom, she was 29, and now she's 76.
Then?
Shapiro.
Which Dr. Chapiro? We have many of them.
I don't remember them.
Let me see. Abraham Chapiro, Bernard. Coat, and Phil Foster was a friend of mine. We went to a movie in freezing weather, and he went to put on my coat and said that you're wearing nothing.
Isabelle Sanford was born in 1917. In the sitcom, she plays Mrs. Jefferson. In 1971, when she was in the sitcom, she was 54, and sadly she passed away on July 9, 2004, at 86.
It's George that's giving me the problem.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought I could get away with it just this once. But he says no integrated party.
I mean, we joked a lot. I like what he said, I cannot work under these conditions. We joked a lot. I like.
Jean Stapleton was born in 1923. In the sitcom, she plays Edith Bunker. In 1971, when she was in the sitcom, she was 48, and sadly she passed away on May 31, 2013, at 90 years old.
Time he wrote a letter was to the phone company.
Edith, stifle
The
yourself.
language he used.
Edith, I said stifle
And
yourself.
then he wouldn't sign the letter. I wouldn't have signed.
It's time to go on or be buried, as far as casting is concerned, in this kind of part. So that was my...
Betty Garrett was born in 1919. In the sitcom, she plays Irene Lorenzo. In 1973, when she was in the sitcom, she was 54, and sadly she passed away on February 12, 2011, at 91.
Anymore.
They don't make Edsels anymore either. You don't hear Ford bragging about it.
Let me give you the full view.
For Call Me Mister in New York many years ago. And he once confessed to me that in those days he had a big crush on me.
Sally Struths was born in 1947. In the sitcom, she plays Gloria Bunker-Stivic. In 1971, when she was in the sitcom, she was 24, and now she's 76.
But you and I would never have met.
It's another reason I'll never like it.
Don't you remember her?
You don't remember nothing from the past.
To my home.
Yes.
And I was living in an apartment at the time. And he shows up. I open the door and there's this bad Zero Mostel comb over. Like 3 hairs here.
Carol Okono was born in 1924. In the sitcom, he plays Archie Bunker. In 1971, when he was in the sitcom, he was 47, and sadly passed away on June 21, 2001, at 76.
Such a nice surprise.
They was the ones that had the surprise. Used to be the daylight hours was reserved for the respect. A breath of tobacco since the night before the operation, which was more than 3 years ago.
Jason Wingween was born in 1920. In the sitcom, he plays Harry Snowden. In 1976, when he was in the sitcom, he was 56 and sadly passed away on December 25, 2015, at the age of 95.
To the mountains for the weekend. Go ahead, sit down.
Here you go.
Well, name it.
And I got to the office up there, and they gave me some of the material, and I read it over, and then I auditioned for it.
Rob Reiner was born in 1947. In the sitcom, he plays Michael Stivic. In 1971, when he was in the sitcom, he was 24, and now he's 77.
Dreams and slumbers light.
You know that poem? It's Sir Walter Scott Marmion. That's my favorite poem.
That's mine too.
Really?
Yeah.
We wore that like every scene virtually,
and jeans, essentially. That's all I wore. I wore jeans and a blue chambray shirt. And virtually every show I had that on.
Peggy Ree was born in 1921. In the sitcom, she plays Bertha. In 1971, when she was in the sitcom, she was 50 years old, and sadly she passed away on February 5th, 2011, at 89.
It's Archie! I came as soon as I heard. Who even knew Oscar was living? It was the night he started beating Jeffrey with a belt over and over again that I knew I had to get those children out of there.
Danielle Briganti was born in 1969. In the sitcom, she plays Stephanie Mills. In 1978, when she was in the sitcom, she was 9 years old, and now she's 54.
Sneak in, like LA. I've never been to the English one. It's the first time I've been here, and then when I started winning them, it's been very exciting. And then a few years ago, I won.
Mel Stewart was born in 1929. In the sitcom, he plays Henry Jefferson. In 1971, when he was in the sitcom, he was 42, and sadly passed away on February 24th, 2002, at 72.
There comes a time when a man's just got to get out on his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I used to think about that from time to time, but I didn't want to let the other guys on the job down.
Oh, you really got a big heart.
Mike Evans was born in 1949. In the sitcom, he plays Lionel Jefferson. In 1971, when he was in the sitcom, he was 22, and sadly passed away on December 14, 2006, at 57.
Good enough, work faster. Well, I'm sure no sorry, but we does our fastest work with an overseer watching. We get Lionel, you gotta whip that mic.
Alan Melvin was born in 1923. In the sitcom, he plays Barney Hefner. In 1971, when he was in the sitcom, he was 48, and sadly passed away on January 17, 2008, at 84.
That ain't the point. Why did you have to call me up at my house? Because I figured that's where your phone was. Look at me, Barney, I ain't...
When we reflect on the incredible journey of All in the Family that took place between 1971 to 1979, witnessing their growth and transformation, we can see that the connection from those years left a lasting legacy. Their story continues to resonate with fans around the world. And as always, show some love, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and hit the bell to never miss my new content.